Hello paper crafters, I'm Sunny Sky and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're using the Balloon Celebration set to make this card that glitters and sparkles with Pool Party ribbon from the Occasions catalog and the Blushing Bride glimmer paper. Here are the sizes you'll need. Your smallest size in Whisper White, the next size in Blushing Bride, and your full card in Pool Party. This is your standard card size and a standard medium envelope to go with it, as well as scraps in Whisper White, Blushing Bride, Pool Party, and some of the Blushing Bride glitter paper. A neat tip that I have for you when stamping these images to match the punch, you can actually stamp them every time so that they'll be just the right distance apart so you can punch out both balloons at the same time. So first what you do is to punch the balloons out of a scrap of cardstock. Now, this is an important thing. If you flip the cardstock over, it's not going to be correct. So make sure you leave it the way that when the punched image is up, that those punches are in that direction. And then we'll simply take our balloon stamps and place them right in the outlines. I like to do this with colored cardstock rather than the Whisper White because it's a little bit thicker, and that gives it just a little bit more wall so that when I'm trying to move the balloons around I make sure that I've got them in the right spot. And then you just put your clear block right on top and it will stick to your clear block. Now they're the right distance apart so that after I stamp them I can punch them and it will line up just perfectly. I'm going to stamp these twice without re-inking so that I can get a couple of variations on my balloons. I've already done these dotty images the same way. I put them right into the scrap to line them up so that they would, again, line up with my stamps. Now when I'm putting these dots on top, I do re-ink for the second set. I like some of my balloons to have this little bit stronger definition between the two sets of colors. So I've done that there. And then we'll punch these out. Alright, and you'll repeat this same process. Clean off the ink from your stamps. You do not need to take them off the block, and then re-ink them in the Pool Party so that you'll have some stamps in that color as well. Now the next tip that I have for you that's kind of fun for these balloons is if you'll put them on your fun foam, or if you have an office mouse pad or something, take something with a rounded tip like your gel pen, like a Sharpie, and simply go around the edges. When you've got a surface that gives, it's going to allow you to go around the edge and it's going to create a little bit of a curve in your balloon. This is something I learned from a fellow YouTuber and I just thought it was a great tip, and I will put a link to her video in this video. And then what you're going to do after you hear some that I've done in Pool Party is go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back so that when we mount them they will retain this bit of roundness that we've created here. It's time to stamp the stems for our balloons, and we have this lovely group of balloon stems. And I'm going to stamp them a little bit lower, and actually part of the stem is going to go off the bottom of the cardstock because I want them to be a little bit distant from that one balloon that we have flying away by itself. Now this image right here, it says "Let us celebrate" on this balloon stem. And it's pretty straight when it comes in the packaging, but the nice thing about photopolymer stamps is you can curve it right on the block. So we're going to make this balloon just be kind of curvy, and we're stamping this in Night of Navy. And we're going to put this balloon up here. We want this balloon to kind of come off the top of the card, all the layers, but it can't come up so far that it's too big for the envelope. But there's a little room at this top of this stem to play with if our stem is up a little higher or lower than we want it to be. So before I add my balloons, I'm actually going to glue all my pieces of cardstock together so that I'll know exactly where that little runaway balloon is going to end up. We've got a couple more balloons to punch out. This is this glitter paper, and I love this. This is so fun. And it's just going to add a little sparkle and shine to our card. And then we also have this glitter ribbon that is in the Spring Occasions catalog. Now this is retiring at the end of May, so you've got to get it quick if you want it. Now we're just going to do a quick little bow, and I'm just going to make 2 loops while it's still attached to my ribbon here, and just put the 1 loop through just loosely, and then I can sort of pull at the ends and get it exactly how I want it. And then I'll just snip off the ends here with my ribbon scissors. I don't ever use my cardstock scissors for ribbon, of course they dull them. And then just a mini glue dot. You see I've got another one here prepared. Good to have a spare just in case your bow doesn't come out right, but that came out pretty good. Okay, so there is my ribbon. Here are my glittery balloons. And then I have these lovely balloons that I shaped. Make the bigger ones in the front. I'm going to put the smaller ones a little behind there. I just need one more dimensional on that one. And my last glitter balloon, I want him up here. He's sort of the escapee. So I'm just going to put my dimensional right on the card and put him so he doesn't hang over the top edge of the card, so he'll fit in the envelope. And look at that, it's just perfect. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to share my video, subscribe to my channel, and then go do some crafting of your own. Have a great day.